Hello Libra. Welcome to another timeless general love reading. Please keep in mind it is general. It's not going to resonate with everyone. You can always check your moon and rising signs, and it's not a bad idea anyways, because that'll give you a much bigger, more well-rounded view of the timeline that you're viewing the messages that are coming to you in this reading. It is also timeless, okay? So I trust that when you're brought here is exactly when you're meant to get these messages. I want to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up at the end, because that does really help me and my channel move forward, and it helps it to circulate so others can see the reading as well. I would greatly appreciate that. I think that's everything. Let's get started. So things are a little bit different now than they used to be, and I'll go through it with you as we go. We're going to start the reading with a card from Kuan Yin Oracle. A lot of energy in this. Ooh, okay, there's our card. A lot of energy in this deck right now, so that tells me that there's a lot going on for you. Okay. Ooh, nice. Empress of the Pearl. Card number 10. So 10 breaks down to a 1, which is all about new beginnings. What a beautiful card. And I am going to read from the book for you. Okay. You have an inner gift of great value, born of struggle, adversity, and challenge. In wisdom, you know that suffering can lead to growth, provided we are willing to search for a way to heal through it. Seeing challenges as ways to expand your spiritual light empowers you to focus on the growing light, rather than getting caught up in suffering. So that's the energy that I was getting from the deck. There is a lot of wisdom that you have achieved through struggle. So some of you have been, you know, like everybody has been. We've all been working hard, doing the growing, the evolving, the expanding, and it has been a struggle. It has been. But you are getting through it. You have got through it, and you now have the wisdom from that suffering. But not only that, you have an inner knowing or an inner ability of understanding that the suffering leads to growth. You can't have growth without pain. Have you ever grown without pain? I haven't. Pain brings growth, and you're able to see that. And so you look at the challenges as just a way of expanding yourself and growing spiritually and personally, and it empowers you to focus on the growth rather than focus on the pain or the suffering or struggling that you're going through. So you do have that understanding, which is amazing. That's perfect, Libra, because when we don't have that understanding, we're not willing to go through the struggle or the suffering, and we tend to push down the emotions. The pain that we're feeling, we push it down because it's not a good feeling. We don't want to feel it. We want it to just go away. But you can't heal without feeling it. You have to feel it to heal it. And that's exactly what you're doing. And that's exactly what you're aware of. So that's amazing. That in and of itself is amazing. So way to go, Libra. I'm proud of you guys. Next deck we're going to get, our next card is from the Motivation Manifesto. You have, love is always the final and most complete cure to our inner demons. Wow. So being that you are so aware that the struggle creates wisdom for you and within you, you're always able to go back to that place of love, centering on love, being, it could be love for yourself. You know, after you go through those struggles and those strains, it's hard on us. So it's always nice if we can, what's the word I'm looking for? Just focus on yourself in a very loving manner. You know, treat yourself with kindness and compassion, and take the time off if you need time off after going through, you know, one of those dark periods that we all go through. But you also know that love is, like the card says, the final and most complete cure to that inner demon. So that whatever it is you're going through, the emotion of it, love always completes the cure, or is the complete cure, okay? That's what's going to cure you. Taking yourself back, like I said, to that place of love, whether it be love for another person, love for the planet, love for yourself, okay? Now these two cards here, these are kind of the overall energy. Now, the other readings that I've done, I've set it up so that these two cards here are the overall energy for you and your person. This will be you or your person, and this will be the other one. You need to decide which side resonates with you and which side resonates likely with your person. Now, in the other readings, what's been happening is the entire reading has been a mishmash of you and your person. There's no, you know, one side is one person, one side is the other. Now, this is how I'm starting out. It might not end up being that way. It might end up being the way the rest of them have been, where the whole reading kind of plays out for both of you, okay? So the next card we're going to get is one from my deck, and that is Synchronicity Oracle. Communication needed. So this is for this side. Now, if you're aware of a situation with your person or with a person that you know there's been no communication and you know there needs to be communication, then this might be your side, Libra. And we have 777, which is divine intervention. Now, these cards, when I created them, I was seeing numbers all the time. And the numbers that I was seeing, I asked my guides what the meaning was behind the numbers, and these are the answers I got. 777 is all about divine intervention. So if you've been seeing 777 up to this point, this could be what it represents for you. If you start to see it from this point forward, this is likely what it means, okay? So it's just all about moving down a path and being guided. You know, if you look at the picture on this card, this is about a man on a boat on a large body of water going after the big one, right? But you're being stopped because it's not the big one. It's not the one for you, is what I'm hearing. So whatever that means to you, Libra, it's going to be something different to each and every one of you. But that's not the right path. You've got a different path to go on, and you're being guided. Now we're going to switch into the tarot, and it's Tarot Apocalypsis. Oops. Okay, that card wants to come out, so we'll take that. Oh wow, Libra. You have the Lovers. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that the Lover's card is my eternal soulmate card. I was going to say twin flame. I don't want to use that word anymore, or those words. But in this case, I'm going to have to say it, because the Lovers is my twin flame card because it represents Gemini in the tarot. And Gemini is the twins in the zodiac, okay? So my guides know that that is my twin flame card. That was no mistake, that card coming out. So there it is. Let's get the rest of them now. Okay, so 8 of Cups. Someone has decided to walk away from their, I'm going to call it what I like to call it now, eternal soulmate. Twin flame, only because of the Lover's card. So someone has walked away, has decided to walk away from their eternal soulmate. Now this could be you, Libra, it could be your person, because communication is and was needed and it wasn't happening. So they've given up, they're walking away, they're moving in a different direction. You possibly, if this is you over here, Libra, somebody has been moving in a different direction toward a different person possibly, and that is not your person. You're being, or they, whoever, is being brought back in the direction of the twin, okay? So if this is you, Libra, communication was needed, it didn't take place, you've decided to walk away. If it's your person, they've decided to walk away because there was no communication. Somebody is being stopped on the path they're currently on, and it's not this person. It's going to be, well, it could you know, the way the readings have been going, it could very well be this person as well. Possibly both of you are being turned to be brought together. Like I said, the last readings I've done have all been kind of a mishmash or a mix of both of your energies. The Empress. I have always seen this as representative of Virgo, but that doesn't mean that's your person. It could be. The Empress is all about rebirth. It's all about growth and gaining that knowing of direction for yourself. It's abundance. Abundance in every area. It's love abundance, money abundance, joy abundance. But for me, what's coming through to me is this is all about, look at, I want to show you the picture. They're drawing my eye to the cats at the bottom here. And they look so furry and so fuzzy and so, I know they're big cats, so you don't really want to get near them and get too close, but they just look like, you know, they're so warm and fuzzy that it would be so comforting to snuggle up to them. So this is all about comfort. It's about nurturing, being nurtured. 5 of Cups. I can't get any closer, but this woman, she's sobbing. Don't know if you can see that, but she's sobbing. She's so disappointed by what's happened, how things spilled out, how things played out. But what she doesn't see is that there's still 2 cups behind her, 2 very beautiful cups that could very possibly be exactly what she's been looking for and hasn't found. And it could be this person over here that is walking away. One of you or both of you have failed to recognize this is an eternal soulmate. for both of you. But it's not going to come together without communication. Somebody needs to start talking. Spilling. Because this is the word I'm getting with the Five of Cups. It's time to spill. It's time to spill the truth. It's time to communicate your feelings, whoever this is for. Okay, we're going to move on to Island Time Wellness. Okay. I feel like with the Five of Cups, there's been a lot of suffering in the past. A lot of things have played out, and not in the way that made anybody happy, not in the way that was wanted to play out. But there's another opportunity. There's 2 cups behind you or behind your person. There are still 2 cups. Those cups will always be there because this is your eternal soulmate, Libra. And love is always the final and most complete cure to your inner demons. Whatever it is that's going on inside you, if this is you and this is your regret of the past, things that have been said and done, the way it was handled, that's your demon. Love is always the final and most complete cure to that. Try not to focus on the negative emotion of it, or what you're thinking may stop this from moving forward the way you want it to, not feeling good enough possibly, or maybe that's why there was no communication. Let go of that, because this is your eternal soulmate, and love is all there is. It's all that matters. Okay. Island Time Wellness. And the first card we have, is the butterfly. And it says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is what I was just talking about. It's all about healing those wounds from childhood so that you can grow and evolve, because this is what's happening. It's all about growth. It's all about evolving. Sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Try to see things from a different angle. Somebody needs to see things from a different perspective here. Somebody is watching somebody else. So this could be you, Libra. You could be, like I said, this could be all over the place. This could be your person, though. If this side is you, then this could be you. But I'm kind of feeling like this is you somehow. This feels to me like your person. This card here feels to me like it's you. This card as well. So like I said, you know what's resonating with you and what isn't. So you take it the way you need to take it. But this feels to me like you, Libra. Your person, you. So these 2 cards over here may be your person. We'll see. The Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. See, this is what I'm thinking. Things coming to light. So this would be a situation where there was no communication and a person walked away. Things come to light, or, and they find out your feelings, or things come to light for you and you gain that understanding that this person is your eternal soulmate, and that you need to now heal. Stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Okay, so there has been a lot of pain and a lot of heartbreak in this situation. Okay, so I feel like both of you have gone through a lot in this. This feels to me like this has gone on for years, months at the very least. This is someone you know. This is someone that has been around you. This is somebody that you likely wanted to go in a good direction with. It just didn't happen. The communication wasn't there. Now, like I said, I don't know if that lack of communication is on your part or their part, or both. Only you know that. But it all comes back to love. Right? Love is the final and most complete cure to all that ails us. So both of you, I feel like both of you have this understanding that all this struggling that has been going on between the two of you was all about growth. We have a lot of cards here that talk about growth and healing and changing, right? And going through evolving. And with that knowledge, with both of you having that ability to know that that struggle brings growth and evolving and change, you also are in a place of knowing that love is at the very core of all of this. And it's all about evolving, especially with eternal soulmates, Libra. Absolutely. The first time we come together or meet triggers each other into releasing all of these deep-rooted traumas that we have from childhood. And it can get ugly. But it is a form of healing, because it's allowing us to realize the hurt and the pain from childhood and release it, because that is what cures us. Wow, this was an absolutely beautiful reading. I am going to get a rune for you guys now, though. Okay, this is the one you have. Okay, can you see that? Now this one is called Athala. Put it right there for you. Now Athala is all about, meaning-wise, is property. And the associations with it can represent inherited property or possessions, but it's also speaking of ancestral homeland. So if it's an inheritance, this could be you inheriting property from your ancestors, okay? It also speaks of aid in physical and spiritual journeys. So you could very possibly be helping others. Maybe you're a healer and you're helping others in their physical and spiritual journey, or you're being aided. Being here in this reading right now is aid. It's help for you on your path, right? So it's good, you know, there's so many people watching this video. It's going to be one or the other for whoever, and you, again, you know which one it is for you. So that's it, Libra. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.